Fans cheering at Talladega. Earnhardt Jr. leads last lap.
Today, the chase for the NASCAR Cup Championship continues at Talladega, where you're always on the edge and sometimes on your roof. NBC Sports, in association with NASCAR, presents round 4 of the chase for the NASCAR Cup Championship from the Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama. Hi, everybody, our NBC race family. Happy to welcome you to Talladega. This is the Bank of America Countdown to Green. I'm Bill Weber. This is the race that puts the wild in wild card. While every week presents challenge and opportunity, the rules here increase the risk of losing points rather than the reward of gaining them. Restrictor plates limit horsepower, so here at Talladega, the drivers are forced to race in big packs at fast speeds, where one mistake can lead to the big wreck. For the drivers in the chase for the NASCAR Cup, this is a race where luck can truly beat skill. Here are the 10 drivers in the chase and today's starting positions on the right-hand side of the screen. The maximum point change possible in one race is 156 points. That means 7th place Dale Earnhardt Jr. could leave here with the championship lead, but Johnson, Busch, and Kane can only hope to improve their starting positions.
Well, Denny Hamlin is one driver who hopes the standings are not scrambled up at the end of the day because he's second in points entering this race. Denny, why does or does not this race make you any more nervous than any of the others in the chase?
Well, I think it's going to be the same for everyone. This is the one that, in the chase that everyone's knew was going to be a bullet. So we're going to see what happens. And we've been pretty fortunate to try to stay out of wrecks all year long, but you can't always help it on the Superspeedway.
You start 12th today. How do you approach the early part of this race?
I think I'm going to field out for probably the first 15 laps, and if I can make my way inside the top 10, I'd like to try to stay there. If I'm mired back in 20th, 25th, then I need to probably reevaluate where I'm at and probably head back there with the veterans that know what they're doing.
You've been rocking back and forth like a prize fighter for the last 15 minutes. Are you nervous or excited about this race?
I just get excited. Just hard to stand still. I'm ready to go, ready to start it.
Junior would love an early birthday present, Bill. He turns 32 on Tuesday.
For the most famous words in motorsports, will you please welcome Director UAW Region 8, Gary Castile, to give the command.
For all the men and women of the United Auto Workers and Ford Motor Company, gentlemen, start your engines!
NASCAR brought that up in the drivers' meeting. We'll keep an eye on that. 43 cars, 500 miles at Talladega on a repaved racing surface with a slightly smaller restrictor plate. The place is packed. It's race number 4 in the chase for the NASCAR Cup Championship. A rookie takes him to the green flag. Glad you were along for the ride.
The pin has been pulled from the hand grenade.
We just don't know how long the fuse is.
How long can you hold your breath?
You can hold it a long time because you have to here.
You see, Dale Jarrett was able to beat his teammate to come back and lead that first lap.
That's huge for David Gilliland, I would think, to be able to follow Dale Jarrett, his teammate. Jarrett in the 88, Gilliland in the 38. Jeff Gordon on the outside with a teammate right behind him. And Jimmy Johnson third in that inside row. Drivers in yellow on the ticker at the top of the screen. The 10 drivers in the chase for the NEXTEL Cup Championship. Gordon trying to get the lead. 5 bonus points on the line here if Gordon can lead at start finish.
There we go. They're splitting them. Dale Jarrett stuck in the centers.
And Gilliland that time drove on the inside of his teammate Jarrett, trying to work his way to the front.
Now,
but there's 24 cars in front.
Sorry, BP. Now, it used to be, you know, being in the center got a little bit spooky at this place because it was so bumped. But now it's different. This place is so smooth. You can drive anywhere on this racetrack. It's like being on a freeway.
Things changed so quickly here, Bill. Moments ago, he had the 25 of Vickers and the 48 of Jimmy Johnson in tow, and Jeff wanted to know, to keep abreast of the situation around him, not only who was behind him, which was his teammate, but who was behind him, so that way he would know whether maybe some juking around may take place, AB.
Brian Vickers in the Hendrick 25 on the outside of Jeff Gordon, trying to take a stab at the race lead. Vickers led the last race here at Talladega in April until the white flag when he was passed by Jimmy Johnson. Vickers has not won an NEXTEL Cup Series race yet. He and his team feel today they've got a great shot.
Kurt Busch, 4 straight top 10 finishes. Tony Stewart comes in off the win last week. Jeff Burton, the championship leader. Our AutoZone in the zone drivers here at Talladega.
Wow, I can't believe these guys getting out of the throttle, BP.
Having to get out of the throttle, we see the 78 car, Kenny Wallace. Looks like a tire rub or something.
Should I come in?
Looks like you should, because it will not fix itself.
Have to. It's smoking bad here.
And McMurray back to the front.
And Biffle and Kenseth behind him.
3 Roush cars running nose to tail.
It's Junior in the 8, Edwards right behind him.
And Junior's going for the lead off of turn 4.
Wants the lead and the 5 bonus points that come with it.
Listen, can you hear the crowd, folks?
What'd you say?
I can.
Good job, dude.
Earnhardt leads at Talladega.
All is right with the world.
This is the latest and greatest speedway car from Hendrick Motorsports, a brand new car. In fact, they wanted to bring this car so desperately, they did not bring the car that finished second at Daytona. They want to use this car next year in the Daytona 500, and if it survives and runs well like it's running right now, all of the Hendrick cars will be just like Kyle's for next year's 500.
Good way to make sure it survives, to stay right where he's at.
Matt Kenseth, the 17 car, had a great run. Now he's getting a little push from the 8 car of Junior. And watch what that push did for Kenseth. He got him by Kyle Busch by 5 car lengths.
And this would be Junior helping Kenseth, 2 guys in the chase for the championship. Kenseth has not led a lap yet. Lead a lap, you get 5 bonus points, and he's going to get them right here.
He's going for the lead.
I mean, and he didn't even need any help doing it, so.
Busch brothers on the inside. Kurt Busch wants to take the lead from Junior.
It just looks like when the 8 car hits that wall of air and doesn't have a car to draft with, that he's just not as good as he needs to be. He was concerned yesterday after qualifying a great deal about the gear selection that they chose. So it may be that he's got enough gear to draft, but he doesn't have quite enough once he gets out there by himself.
Well, let's see what happens here if he's got somebody to help him. Let's see if Kenseth can stay with him. He's got a good push there. He'll ride up in front of the 2 car of Kurt Busch. Sure looks like he's got a strong car, AB.
Casey, go on the crew chief, Donnie Wingo. That way they can pack the fuel cell full of fuel. And the 49, he left his pit box with his gas can, and it's on pit road.
He wanted to make sure he didn't run out, Matt.
They better hurry and get that, because other cars going to be pitting.
You've got a host of cars coming next time by, BP. The officials have it in their hands.
Good.
And here they come.
Oh, here he comes, guys. Right side to the call.
3 Roush cars.
Let me talk. I know where you're at. I'm out of gas here. I'm out of gas. Get some gas in it quick.
Marty.
They're lucky, Bill, they're on this end of pit road because Matt is barely able to keep the car running. You can hear him working with the throttle, trying to keep the car running. As long as it was running, when he hit pit road, they were going to take 2 tires. They kept it running, and now they go pit road. Dave?
Greg Biffle's car was still under power. They will take on right side tires, and please get that car full of fuel. Seems to be a recurring theme. Looks like they will. Alan.
Left side tires this time for Carl Edwards. Told to wait on the crew chief, Wally Brown, to call that the fuel was full. There he goes.
And the 3 teammates come off of pit road together.
He stalled the car when he left pit lane. He lost Vickers, and he now runs in 36th spot, and he's all by himself. And every single lap, he's fallen further and further behind that pack. He ran a 50.1 the last lap, and these guys are running 49s.
You know, this is something I've been concerned about.
Toward the left rear quarter panel up. Be ready, guys.
Is a left rear tire. I'm not sure that.
Caution is out. Go ahead, BP.
I'm not sure if the tire came apart. I heard him say something about debris. Maybe he ran over something.
Watch the 22 car on the left-hand side of your screen there.
We see that left rear start coming apart, and the damage that it does to the quarter panel.
Is he up on the inner liner there?
Yeah, if it wasn't for the inner liner, he would have wrecked.
Biffle in the 16. Here comes Jeff Gordon in that 24 car. Carl Edwards, a teammate of Biffle, goes with Gordon.
The 24 car is fast, isn't he?
Just past halfway here at the Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama. Jamie McMurray led last time by and still leads now. Dale Earnhardt Jr. drifts up the track.
And Mike Wallace has brought that 09 car up to the 2nd position. Actually pushed McMurray in 26 to the lead.
Top 6 or 7 trying to break away. Kurt Busch trying to hold on to the front of that pack.
I thought it was going to be contact between the 8 and 17.
I wouldn't be surprised if they leaned on each other, BP. That was pretty close.
Junior in the 8, looking forward at Matt Kenseth in the 17. There's Gordon in the 24.
And you're really helpless when you're in this position right here in the middle. I mean, you've got nowhere to go. You've got guys in front of you, behind you, to the right, to the left. So you just got to hope that maybe your line goes.
Oh, Junior. Problems.
He's got left front flat tire.
So Dale Earnhardt Jr., one of the drivers in the chase for the Nextel Cup, a 5-time winner here at Talladega, off the pace.
Slow down, Junior. Got the key defender on it.
Bill, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s teammate, Martin Truex Jr., on the last pit stop, found that his left rear tire was slowly going flat. They got a break, they caught it. This one has bitten Dale Earnhardt Jr. as the left front went down on his car. Now what they need is for this thing to stay green through a cycle of pit stops, another 10 laps or so, getting back close to the lead lap, and then see how the rest of the race plays out.
Yeah, if it can stay green for easily 10 laps, and Junior get back on the lead lap, then the caution flag come out, it'd be okay. Now this next lap, we'll see a lot more of the leaders making a pit stop. Yeah, there's several of them, including Vickers, Johnson, Hamlin.
Vickers giving up the race lead. There's Kevin Harvick in the 29 car.
Throws the jack under. See, it's already rolling, BP. The car rolled a little bit there. The jack's already twisted. And now it's rolling and rolling, and now it finally finishes it off.
I think that Mark just took his foot off the brake to get ready to accelerate and let the clutch out, and the car just rolled a little bit on him.
Here come a few of his friends.
Yeah, about 25 of them.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in front of this pack, but he is not the race leader. He's 36th and about to get lapped. Had to make an unscheduled pit stop.
Now, if he can stay there, obviously he would get the lucky dog if the yellow were to come out. So he needs to really stay up with this lead pack if possible.
And Earnhardt Jr. knew that pack was coming. He was talking to his crew about it.
Leaders at the start-finish line now. Hey, I'll see if I can run a little harder. And
10-4. I just kind of let you know how far ahead we are of them right now. Maybe we can get a break. I don't know. I know. I just make it joke. Got plenty of time to think right here.
Yeah, actually, he did that. He obviously did it in front of some cars, and J.J. Yeley in the 18 car had to check up. He checked up, went up the racetrack, and the 21 of Kenny Schrader ran into him. Then they got tagged by Tony Raines in the 9-6. Here's Schrader. Really gave Yeley a pretty good pop there. I'm surprised both those guys didn't spin out.
It really is amazing that we didn't have a crash, because we can see the damage to that 21 car.
You can see they're starting to get more and more antsy. They're starting to do a lot more erratic moves now later as we get into the race.
Had just one caution flag for a couple of laps for a shredded tire. Caution is out now. Debris.
That will put Junior back on the lead lap.
Well, the drivers won't like it, but the fans might be happy.
This might be the hit of the day.
Most of them are very happy.
Meanwhile, Jeff Gordon, he went the opposite direction in the 24 Ford tires, so they can go no tires on their final stop. Just fuel, quick splash of fuel over.
Mark Martin,
yeah.
And that 6 car.
Oh, there we go. Casey Mears, McMurray, and front of a huge pack.
No, that's Jeff Gordon.
Jeff Gordon is in it. Martin Truex Jr. in the 1. Gordon just got hit again.
Oh, man.
Real hard, buddy. I didn't see it at all. Yeah.
I guess Junior's back there in the middle of that too, wasn't he?
Yes. Looks like there's Boyer. Oh, that started way up high. Who was that at way up high?
Is that Carl in 99?
Looks like it. Have to get another look.
That started from way up on the outside of the wall.
Looked like Harvick. Was Harvick right in front of that? Some of these cars have already made it back to pit road.
It looks like it's Carl Edwards. Now, I don't know if Carl got tagged, but he got loose, like he got hit. And he turned to the left. When he turned to the left, he went down the racetrack and hit whoever was to the left of him. Denny Hamlin right in front of him.
He was in the wreck.
Stay high, dude. Stay high. Stay high. Doing good. Right through the middle.
How about that? He stopped.
Came back to the lead. Through the tri-oval towards start finish.
And Tony Stewart, just like Jeff Gordon early in the race, he's going to lose about 15, 20 spots.
Right about this time of the race, you may have a friend for a lap. That's about it.
Chad Canales, Jimmy Johnson's crew chief. You see him in the 48 there on the outside lane. He says they're okay to the finish on fuel, Dave.
And the 29 car of Kevin Harvick, good, real good according to his crew. More than that, they fixed the front end, and that car is aerodynamically back near where it started, Marty.
Dave, you can just feel the intensity pick up as it goes 3 wide out on the racetrack. Matt Kenseth is just a little bit short on fuel. Jeff Burton, however, says he's about 1/10 of a gallon short, but they're going to go for it as best they can. So 1/10 of a gallon short, but the championship leader is still going to the end.
Well, Bill Dale Earnhardt Jr. looking to see if he can score.
Oh, we got trouble, AB.
J.J. Yeley trying to hang on to it. Caught a couple of cars. Paul Menard, Tony Stewart, David Stremme. Kyle Busch, who'd fallen off the pace, gets through it.
This is going to happen right in front of Tony Stewart. It's like Stremme is going to get in the back of the 18 and just hook him. And the 11 car ran in the back of the 20. No, I guess it was a 15 that did most of the damage.
Boy, it looked like Hamlin got through there somehow.
Yeah, I'm sure that 8 car will start getting real wide here in the last 9 laps. He'll be looking in that mirror.
What's Burton?
Oh, he may have a tire going down.
Burton.
Championship leader.
Be ready, guys. Be ready. It's coming.
The way that car wiggled, he may have a tire flat.
Marty?
He came on the radio and said something's wrong. He said, I think I've got a flat. Fortunately, it happened pretty much on the back stretch going into turn 3. A very opportune time to have a flat tire for Jeff Burton.
Is there any chance they'd all pull out and try and hang out Earnhardt?
Well, that's what I'm saying. The only way I think they're going to beat him is if they do that. They all have to And they should do it sooner than later.
Right.
I mean, they shouldn't wait for the last lap because, like I said, Junior's going to make that car awfully wide. I can't believe Casey Kane has to pull down. Because Casey, I mean, he needs to be going for the win.
Yes.
It's not a point steal for him.
Or Kurt Busch. Fans cheering at Talladega. Earnhardt Jr. leads last lap.
Outside.
Vickers wants to go. Eight getting a little wider.
There he goes.
Junior.
Down. Oh, no!
Vickers hits the 48.
Hook to 48 and takes out Earnhardt and Jimmy Johnson.
Caution is out. The leaders had already taken the white flag.
So is it going to be the 25 or the 9?
There are 19 scoring loops around the track. NASCAR will use scoring loops and videotape to determine the race winner. The checkered flag is out. Checkers and yellow out at Talladega.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Okay, the 48 gets a run. He goes to turn out. The 25 goes with him and just hooks the back of Jimmy Johnson's car. Jimmy Johnson, as he's wrecking, gets into the 8 car. 8 car just an innocent bystander on that deal.
Now watch the 48 go on the left door. The left rear tire, actually.
There you see it again.
Same thing happened in the Truck Series race Friday night. I mean, last night. Mike Skinner hooked the right rear of Mike Walsh, and in the wall he went. He hit the wall. He didn't have the 8 car to bounce off of. He went in the wall.
That's the word from NASCAR. Brian Vickers is the race winner. And keep in mind that Brian Vickers and Jimmy Johnson are teammates at Hendrick Motorsports. And Vickers is leaving that team at the end of this season. Is not allowed in team meetings and hasn't been for a while.
And from the fans. Brian, your first win. I guess the first thing I need to ask you is tell me about the last lap.
Yeah. Oh man, that was it's pretty exciting to get our first win with the GMXC Chevy. I said I wanted to get a win for Ricky in this car. I want to dedicate this win to Ricky so bad. Not quite exactly how I planned it. You know, Jimmy had a heck of a run and I was pushing him. And then when he turned down, I got off of him, and he turned down to pass the 8, and the 8 just kept pushing him down. And when he jerked to avoid the 8, trying to block him, I just got in the back of him. I apologize. That's the last thing I want to do was get into Jimmy and all that take place. But you know, when the 8 chopped him and Jimmy swerved, and I just got him. It's not how I wanted to win it, but it's nice to get a win for this 25 car. It's been a long time.
I was going to say, can you explain the mixed emotions that this must bring for you?
Mixed emotions. You're saying enough. I mean, I'll tell you, there at the last lap, I knew that Jimmy was waiting for the last lap, and I was willing to push him to the front. I didn't expect for us to be able to win. I was looking for us to maybe get a second place, for Jimmy to push Jimmy by the 8, and that'd be it. And but what happened, and you know, it's still nice to get this win. It's not quite how we planned it, but I hate it for Jimmy. I want to apologize to him. Like I said, it just when he swerved to miss the 8, you know, I was there and it just happened.
Need to see the video. Just can't believe it. I mean, here we go all day long. Had a great chance to make up some points and end up getting crashed by a teammate.
And you know, obviously, his exuberance, too, as we'll try to pull up some video for you here, get to victory lane. It's very tight out there when you make these fast passes, isn't it?
It is, and you know, when you've got to run that big on someone, you should probably just pull down and pass him instead of trying to bump draft him. I just got turned around, so one of those deals.
And I know that's a disappointing one to take. Walk me through what was going on with the 48.
Well, he was just waiting till the last lap. Very smart move on his part, and they had a good run coming at the end of the race here. And as you see right there, they got a good push together, working really good together there. And I knew it was just really not going to be much I could do. He went to the inside here, and I tried to block him a little bit. But once I understood that he was there, I didn't push the issue anymore, and the 25 turned him into me. So, I mean, Brian just, you know, excited there. I hate it for a 48 and hate it for our team. We had a great car and not really that upset. I mean, you know, it's just the way racing goes here, and sometimes you come out on the good end of those deals. I'm really happy Brian got his first win, and for Rick Hendrick and everybody, but you know, just unfortunate we tore our car. My guys really wanted to win today.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports. If you enjoyed what you just watched, well, it's time to bring the action and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel. You can have it all: news, highlights, interviews, and analysis. So go for it.